I'm sorry. I'm a Royal Blue Grocery. Just checking through the news. Say this to watch it later. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Porque esta gente, la Lichi, el Lichi en Navidad. Yeah, I shouldn't be watching the news. I should be dancing on a pole right now for fun in the comfort of my home. What else? What else? I keep checking my inbox to see if I received donations. See a yoga mat in any corners like this. Did I touch one of those? My purpose would have been on it now that it ever leaks. I heard that they lick the seats so gross. Oh. What else? What else? What else? I just shared. Oh, I need to share that one. Didn't get money. So who was on BOF with so sadist that I purposely Trendalytics trend. Oh, on my phone. What else? What else? What else? What else? Understand the embassy suite. Get a room, head over to Walgreens, buy some snacks, buy some fun cakes, some t-shirts, get some supplies to do my nails with, watch some TV, get some leggings, and then like what, socks for my shoes, water shoes. What is there around here? The locker closed already. Awesome. And then just head out downtown in chancletas, possibly with socks. If I find a store Walgreens, buy something to eat Chick-fil-A before 10. No, that's too late. So it's open, double standards, open till 1. And then just head over to Rust. What else? What else? What else? What else? One person's watching, 0 like this post. Oh. Trend. Oh, I looked for these earlier. They're cute, but they're not available on my site. At that price point, I may have tried them. What else? What else? What else? What else? Trendalytics. BOF. What else? What else? What else? Donated range by myself. What else? What else? What else? He knows everyone. He profiled everyone and raped so many people, trying to make me uncomfortable. And like, can't ever entice me because she's cheap. So her words don't do anything to me. To want to be like a David Ledesma, Jerry Garcia that listens to her all day long still for 30 years. That's not currency, that's jail time. I said it decades ago. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So I would have been like, there's Panchito que se queda en mi casa sin mi permiso. Allí está y se me robó el carro. La mesera, que no hay mesera aquí, es la que se lo mama a él todos los días en mi casa. Sin ella tener permiso para estar en mi casa y yo quería que mi casa la vendieran. Yo no quería casa con él. Yo no quiero casa con él. What else? What else? What else? What else? Por ahí entró el otro que me roba el carro. ¿Dónde lo tiene estacionado? ¿Es anything orange? Este café es uno posiblemente con mi dinero. Porque esa Sandy de Claire y Carol, que Carol no está en Texas. Carol la tienen en Miami, en un high rise cuando me pertenece. Y por ahí va Lola. No, 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 no puede ser. ¿Y quiénes son esas? Nunca lo había visto. Voy a llamar a Marilyn. Marilyn vía Lola, outside of Royal Blue Grocery. ¿Quiénes son las otras dos? Entonces, eso es lo que ellos hacen full time while they're not with their spouse. Ew. Oh. What else? What else? But you're in competition with me when you said bye bye to me at Travis Park of you're trying to kill me. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, you forgot me? Or that wasn't a direct threat towards me? Oh, you were waving at me. And did I think this was the red flag? I thought, which one is that one? Aldo Raper wannabe, que se quiere poner mis zapatos también. That might as well be his name, people say. What else? What else? What else? What else? Another one. Yeah, I could have added everything that I wanted to add. You can decapitate David Ledesma, Jerry Garcia, Cagagon. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm tagging the FBI in this post. NATO, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the Justice Department, the United, the International Criminal Court, maybe the U.S. Army, maybe the U.S. Marine. Even though the International Criminal Court exists, I'm thinking of mucho for Jerry Garcia. And I've always I can't remember his name. Look at the name like Jerry Garcia. It's like Nene, okay? Make sure that you should. What else? What else? What else? Porque that's all people have seen on Kimani and me. And Jason? What else? What else? What else? What else? And we all wonder if Queen Elizabeth War won. Pero sadly, people don't like that type of questions because profile wanna be me. Says, well, I'm gonna find out. And some people end up inconvenienced. But like, why do we need to put the Pope on a such shirt? Like, yeah, be a virgin and everything. There may be a scandal, señorita. That happens. She was wearing that at range. She must have been like out and about in town, maybe. What else? Which is totally relatable. For real. at me something. Like, whatever, just over to Target, whatever. And it's like fine dine right here with what I'm wearing. I don't even know. What else? What else? What else? I'm so bored. I'm dead. I'm so stressed. I don't like drug dealer money. As I'm like convertible BMW with the receipts and it's blue on the outside. Make a foot array white and blue with a little. Is that what he got decades ago? Because like, that's what she doesn't like. So that's what I'm getting with my own money. You don't want to be that miserable. What else? What else? What else? What else? I've been sending my GoFundMe campaign to people when I have to use the restroom of a hopscotch people. Or takes the bus down over to HEB again. That's closed when HEB downtown. And what would I buy there? It closes at 10. What else? 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 I'm so bored. On my app store. So relatable. Did that whole ratio. Ew. It's been 30 years and after the speed of that penis flies, it's so disturbing. What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Benjamin Solis assistants. That rate me is steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. I haven't lived in 44 years. Ever. I haven't ever been taken out on a date. I haven't ever had a girl's night. What else? What else? What else? On my own book club?
Yes, the class just ended. So on Tuesdays at the local green lawn over here, Legacy One, they do the yoga at 6:30 p.m.
What else?
Yes, do it. It is very fun.
What else?
So, you have Instagram? Look
What
up
else?
yoga. They do them all over the city, but on Mondays they do one in one place around the block.
What else? What else? What else? What else?
I know, so I stopped it. I used to go every Monday. Yes.
What else? This is so good. That's my worry. There's a PNC. What else? What a tragedy. Look at some guys so young. It goes around. You know how Evelyn holds the picture of Gloria Nirsa and says, Gloria Nirsa is so pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, so like right here, there's the cross tower and there's a little green lawn.
Arlene used to be so pretty. Arlene used to be so pretty. Just around, say, where's that? What else? What else? Gloria Nirsa used to be so young. She died too soon. Gloria Nirsa died too soon. Yeah. Poor woman possibly died so scared. They're so dumb. They're so insensitive. They wanted a private plane from day one. They should have wrote that.
I do. I love
Before stand up
Oh, yeah.
decades ago. Nene, si tanto te molestaba. Porque no te fuiste a ser más productivo en vez de violar y robar. Y te pusiste a construir, no te pusiste a construir tu propio avión privado. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? All of us. What else? Where do I want to head over to? What do I want here? I wish I had a vehicle. Cars, that's very good. Finish up at H&M.
I put them in boxes. I can't put
Rid
them
of
in boxes.
swimsuit. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else?
So they do yoga.
What else? You can decapitate me.
So someone.
Rick Miss, the only one you get in the emergency. Wow, that might work.
That's where I was.
What do you?
Anyways, y'all need
Or maybe they know each other already. What else? What else? What else? What else? I wonder if like there's a charm show o los como plástico que está disponible. What is the voodoo donuts? I already been there.
Oh, you're busy. You're traveling.
What else? I'm just doing nothing until I receive money, literally. What else? Apparently, a lot of you want to die. Through the behind on me or want to be incarcerated.
Super cool.
I wish the sun.
The people there were amazing. I was so worried about
Anyways, I got wins from this week. Anyways, what else? What else? Not a head popper. Is there such thing? That's a shy girl. That's a. What else? What else? What else? Wow! Look at all these apps that I think they could be AI fake. Maybe a little too much. No personality. Too far away. Financially too. What else? What else? What else? What else? And so.
Every single time she's taking a picture or something, or like taking a video, because she's an actor, she wanted to do
I
like.
just
She was speaking for it. She's like, I don't want to do it. And then she was like, taking
From the business of function. I'm decapitating for. Oh, es de FBI influence. Ella es my influence. Es la primera vez en la que el tipo tan puerco. And now everyone's saying in a lot of places, like I'm decapitating Britney Spears and stuff. And they. What else? What else? What else? What else? ¿Sabías que uno de los fundadores de Corazón Day Center me roba mi dinero y me quiere violar? So he trafficked me into poverty, trying to be my rescue mission. El tipo tan puerco, tan bruto, una asquerosidad. What else? What else? So he wants to mock me. Porque it's like, okay, whatever, your daughter and you might have been wearing sweats. Pero yo sé que se las quito a Lolita que salió del artículo. So I don't have, that's not a second cousin, that's not a relative, it's a leech. So I don't have relationships with like that, that's not rich people talk either. What else? What else? What else? What else? El tipo en un cuerpo. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm sorry. Déjame si sé. I sent it to this one. I hate that I don't have to use the bathroom anymore in my home. And I don't leave them. And I don't want to go over to my apartment. And leave it shut. Oh, David Ledesma, I creí que I was gonna be like, I don't have access to my apartment. Please protect me with your arms. Porque when they have no personality, then they start building up that muscle. A ver si if they're useful for something. El tipo un puerco, una basura, una asquerosidad. What else? 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 What should I share? Exciting. What else? What?
Actually, it's Friday on my
I want some of my bones. What else? Oh, it's not like a dream come true to be a Blue Grocery. Oh my God. No, thank you, Andrew. El leech más bellaco, más asqueroso, tratando de violarme, que ya que me violaron. Ahora I'm here. Eso no se acerca a mí. Or I will kill them.
That's not Friday.
What else? 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 There's two places. Joaquin in his midsection because he's a lot taller than me. What else? 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 I'm bored. I'm bored. I haven't ever lived. My dad says don't feel so bad for me. I'm always at the beach in the Rio or some place that I want to be. En lo que no vi por culpa de cagados stalking us. Lo he visto por la televisión. Y todo one closes one's eyes. During that time, there's no competition of like, what did I do? What else? The concept that those leeches understand. They think that one is going to think about them. Never. And that brush with. After he raped me, I wanted to kill myself, so I was already dehydrated and starving. So I almost died. I didn't think of any of those people, but Jaden Canoni. That's it. That's normal for a person. And so,
Like we have huge groups of like uninformed protesters protesting all the time on everything. Right?
You can decapitate Sarah Francis.
Because of peaceful protest. Like, you know, it's just like it was a week. Like they don't have that, right? It's that cultural.
What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? This is totally unnecessary. Food is abundant. Water is everywhere. You can decapitate because what is the sons that rape me and steal my money and get in the way of everything. Use the restroom there and then head back here. Get a banana.
The super